Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is just the introduction. It'll be on all the videos. I will put a timestamp where you can bypass this. Hope you don't. I hope you watch it at least one time, but if you're Crosswatchers, you watch for your moon, your rising, ascending, Venus, whatever it is, you can then just go there and it'll click you right towards where you want it to be. Okay. Now, again, July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and I will, of course, use my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Crystal deck. Now, for the introduction, we will do an overview with my Rider-Waite tarot cards and my, yes, I still have to look, Colleen Barron Reed the Good Tarot. Okay. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for you. Take what you like. Leave the rest. Okay? Have fun with this. Now, interesting times. Oh, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to, just to say whatever comes through. Not even try to think about it, which, that's a little hard to do sometimes, but let it just flow and let it just come out. Okay, so the weekend, yeah, we've been having a lot of the Schumann resonance. We've been having those white spikes. I am not an expert on that. I try to give you what I find, so just know that, but you could also do your own looking that up in the wide internet. But I do get the Schumann resonance, that spiky thing, the white thing. I do take a screenshot of that from the Schumann resonance website itself. It's in Siberia. So interesting times. We can all feel the energies moving. What are we having? This weekend is going to be one of those other interesting times too, because we have on the second, and remember, it's not a light switch that just goes boop, it's on, and then boop, it's off. It's more of a dimmer switch. So we could be feeling this first through the third, maybe even longer. But on the second, we have Mars, which is in Aries, squaring with Pluto, which is in Capricorn. So when they're squaring, it's kind of like they're egging each other on. There's kind of that frenemy type of thing. You do it. No, you do it. You get in trouble. No, you get in trouble. So Mars and Aries, both, the gods of wars, depending Greek or Roman, culture. And then we have Pluto, so that's the war energy. That's the going forth energy. They like to be, Mars likes to be with Aries. Aries likes Mars to be in that constellation. So it's just really very, let's go forward. Let's get this, let's get this done. Let's make some havoc, okay? Sometimes it's good. Sometimes, who knows? It could be a little bit disheartening too. Anyway, then we have Pluto in Capricorn. It is retro. So it's visiting spots that it has just, been in. And one of the spots it's very, very close to. It's almost like in that same little sweet spot. Remember when I was talking about February 19th and then, 22nd, the 222 energies? And that was something to do with it was last there for the United States birth chart in 1776, July 4th. Well, it's like it's either like a degree off or it's like a minute off, but it's kind of in that same sweet spot. So Mars in Aries, Pluto in Capricorn. We know Pluto, transformation, destruction, but then things have, tower card type of energy. Things have to be destroyed in order for it to be rebuilt. And I do feel like we're sort of in that rebuilding period, but it's not necessarily easy. So we've got those two kind of, going at each other a little bit. So we have that. Put them aside. Now we have Mercury, that's in Gemini. It is trining, and that's a very happy, that they work together now. Let's do this. Mercury Communication, also electronics. But mostly communication. Mercury likes to be in Gemini. Gemini loves Mercury. Very chatty type of energy there. Then we have that trining, so it's coming together with Saturn in Aquarius. And Saturn, again, these are the things that I've been saying about Saturn, is, Basically, it is illusion versus reality. So the weekend could be very interesting. Things could be, more and more revelations, more things happening, more coming out. A little bit of that, that Pluto and Mars could be, really, like I said, loggerheads with each other. So let's see what we have. So look for an interesting weekend. And if you remember what I was talking about, the song Aquarius, well, we also have the first and second. We have the moon waxing in Leo. So some strong stuff going on. Let's see now. Let's use our cards and ask higher power. Higher power. What's going to happen? What's happening for this weekend? What do we need to be aware of? What are the energies like? And let's see, what are the energies like? Card falling out. When they fall out, it's like they need to come out. Let's go ahead and cut. See what we have. 2 more cards. Anything reversed has stronger energies. The court cards, the page, knight, queen, king, they have dual energies. So let's see what we've got going on here for the weekend overview. This is the card that fell out. The Fool. Now this is reversed. So we have the Fool. Now this is a lovely card. I love the Fool. There's so much hope. There's just so much passion with the Fool. The Fool has been called to go on this journey. The Fool, people are saying, well, that's really foolish of you. But the Fool just says, I'm called. I have no other real choice but to do what I need to do. So we have a 0. 0 is God source energy. Numbers have meanings. Now, a lot of times numbers can be used for dark energy. We like to use them more for the light energy. So 0 is God source energy. The Fool, new journey, new calling, new, just new. I don't know where it's going. I don't know what's going to be happening with this. I just know that I have to do this. The Fool carries this little, carries this flower, carries this little bag, and basically has confidence and just believes, even though the journey may be rough, at this point, the Fool is like, yes, let's just start. So something's starting, something changing, something is moving on. And again, the Fool is on the precipice, and we've all been feeling that type of energy, like, where are we going? It looks like he's about to fall, off. He's just head in the clouds, or not in the clouds, in the sun, just kind of looking up, not watching even where he's going. But we don't know. We don't know what's below. Maybe it's a step down into another level. Who knows? But that's the journey of the Fool. We don't know. We just have to trust. We have to have faith. And again, it's saying we're being called to something that we don't even know. We don't know the outcome. We don't know the end. Next card is, okay, now we have another major arcana. We have the Devil. The Devil is a 15, so it's a 1-5. Again, the 1 is new beginnings, new start. 10, transitional energy, plus a 5. 5 is all about change. A lot of times it's 555. We've all seen those, those double, triple numbers. Change. Could be positive, could be negative. The thing about this, as we start the new journey, the thing about the Devil is a lot of that is being ruled by fear. Breaking out. Do we break out? Do we even leave our chains? What are we supposed to do with this? The thing is, when you look at the chains are loosely bounding. So these whoever or whatever these are could slip these chains and move on. But is it basically, rather stay with the devil than go on the fool's journey? A lot of this is facing your fears, confronting your, just coming to face your fears. The thing about this is now, we don't necessarily want to stay in this very, this harsh energy here. The interesting thing when you look at these people, there's a feminine and a masculine, is they're no longer human. They're no longer fully human. They're being transformed into something else. So the Fool is saying, is saying, come on, we're being called to something else. The Devil basically says, do you really want to do this? Do you really want to do this? Wouldn't you rather stay with what you know than maybe try something new, or maybe, try a new pathway? So this is, a lot of this is the, like I said, facing fears. But, you've been following me for a while. This comes up periodically. It's, fear is the tool of the devil, is one of the tools of the devil. It keeps you from following your journey. It keeps you from moving on to where you need to move on to, or where you're being called. Fear can keep you from your calling. Okay, let's see what this next card is. And there we have it. Again, reversed. Were they all reversed? I think they were. But again, we have that 5 energy. We have the Hierophant. You know that I'm not necessarily a big fan of the Hierophant. The Hierophant, to some readers, is saying you're coming to your higher calling, that you're being, that you're just rising above yourself. To me, the Hierophant is the business of religion, the business of government, the ruling of the religion, the ruling of government. Basically, very strict, very structured. So it's kind of like fear. Do we stay with one? Do we go on that new journey? So this weekend does have a lot of that. Does have a lot of choices for us. And, it could also be that many of us who follow, many of us who have, you've communicated with me, I do believe that, star seeds, indigo, crystal children, whatever time period you came in. And like I say, I'm from the old time period. There is some changes. We have some choices to make. Which way are we going to go? What are we going to choose? Are we going to choose the conformity of the Hierophant? Or are we going to choose maybe the freedom or the liberation of the Fool? I don't know, but it's interesting energy, and many of us are seeing this. So we have, again, 15, which is 555. We have that 5 energy again, change, change, change. Do we go with the changes, or do we not? So this is, again, this is structure. This is very, very limiting energy. The Hierophant is very, limiting. The Hierophant, and anything that you want to read about the Hierophant, it's kind of like, well, you can, get with like-minded, you can stay with what you know, or maybe you should try something new. So let's see. Interesting. This is, I don't quite know what to tell you about this. These are big, powerful stuff. So let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we've got here now. Let's go on with the Colleen Barron Reed. I don't know why I have such a hard time with her name, but I want to say it correctly. And let's see. The Good Tarot, Higher Power. What would you like to tell everyone this week, for this weekend, for Friday, Saturday, Sunday? What do we need to know? Here we go. Now, you can also see the pentacle is skewed. So that could be, the pentacles, the sign of the pentacles, that is our earth energy, that is our money, job, career. It's also Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy too. So there could be, we're all having some strange things going on. So it could be money that is being used to keep us in fear. I don't know. Okay, let's see what this is all about. And now, again reversed, we have the 5 of air. 5 of air. Air energy is our Aquarius. I told you we've got stuff going on with Aquarius. Saturn's in Aquarius. It's our Gemini. Mercury is in Gemini also. It is also our Libra energy. Now, it is about our thought processes, hearing news, making plans. A lot of times, this is also the 5 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords always has sneaky snake there. Somebody that is not honorable. Somebody that's trying to pull one over you. So this 5 of air has that mental conflict, that mental, what am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to trust? What am I supposed to trust? The 5 of air leaves you spinning. The 5 of air leaves you not knowing which way to really go. Do I trust what I believe I know, or do I trust what I know I believe? So there's some real conflict with this. There's some real conflict. Not quite sure where we're going with any of it. I hope that I follow the Fool's journey. You never know, though. You never know. No judgment with this. but there is some mental conflict. There is some mental choices. There is, who do I trust? Where do I, what do I trust? What am I supposed to, where am I supposed to be going? So I would say that there is going to have some conflicted energies going on, but I do feel I am going to go, because this is the one that fell out, I am going to go with the promise of the Fool and say that things will be put on, that we will choose the journey. So interesting, of course, it's always interesting, so let's see what we have going on with this one. But this has some really interesting energies right here, and I don't know, which way do we choose? What do we choose? Okay, I will be starting the videos right after this, but please take a moment to do all that liking, like, go down, like everybody, like it all. But like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. And why don't we start our videos now? Hello, my Cancers, and happy birthday to you. And I am doing this on the 28th. So tonight is the new moon in Cancer. A lot of power for you. You're about to bounce into a powerful place, I feel. So let's see what higher power has to say for our Cancers. What would you like to say to our Cancers? Like I said, I think that you're kind of, I get this bounding energy. I get this, you're coming more into your spot, into your power. A lot of things that, there's a lot of clarity happening for you too. You're seeing things, you may not like what you're seeing, but you're seeing things clearer. So higher power, what do we have? And remember, when I do the introduction, that's more of a universal energy. So this is more your birthday energies for this weekend. Here we go. Reversed, strong stuff. First card, strength. Strength. Now, we have that 1-1 energy. So again, new beginning, add it together. It is a 2. 2 is about choices, crossroads. It could also be coming together. There could also be somebody you need to lean on, or you need to pull upon, or pull from them their strength. Okay? They can help you to stay supported, help you to stay strong. But strength, this is Archangel Ariel. Very much a nature archangel, an archangel that knows, or that cares about the condition of the earth, okay? But this is about also, not only just being strong, I feel like it's more pulling from the strength of others. You're not leeching. You're not, you're not doing any energy vampiring. But it's kind of like, get your support system going. Keep your support system surrounding you. Let them, just basically send you strength. A lot of this can be like the Reiki. When I do Reiki healing, Reiki energy, it's basically, pull upon their strength. Let them give you their strength. If there's somebody there that wants to help you through something going on this weekend, accept the help. Okay? So this is great inner strength. Release harsh judgments. And that's really, really very important. That's really very important. Don't, just let go of anger, let go of hate, let go of anything that holds you in a position of weakness. Okay? Forgiveness and compassion. And forgiveness does never means letting somebody come back into your life. It just means cutting the cords, okay, that held you there. Next card is the Knight of Fire. So remember, I said how court cards have dual energies. So the Knight's dual energy, the base energy of the Knight is fire, is, Aries. Oh, Aries, we got a lot of stuff going on with Aries. Mars is in Aries, and it's squaring off with Pluto. So there's really this forceful energy there. It's Aries, it's Leo. The waxing moon is in Leo the 1st and 2nd of July. So there's a lot of strength there. It's also Sagittarius. Sagittarius had that full moon. So there's a lot of strength from that. Passionate, burning, very determined. But this is the Knight of Fire. So this is fire, fire. So total strength, total commitment, total going where you need to go, doing what you need to do. Nights are directional. So once you kind of gather, you cannot help but go forth. So there is, I'm not saying that this is, that you're going to, what am I not saying? I'm not saying that you're going to be finding a lot of conflict. I'm saying that the conflict that's already there, you are going to be able to really go against it and really come out of this strong and come out of this very winning type of energy. Okay? So this is passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. So I do that Mercury in Gemini, really think things through and before you start speaking. But then again, that's trying with that Saturn. So I think that that's going to come into play with you too. Gemini being the air energy and Aquarius air energy also. So here we go. Next card is the Magician. So we have a 1-1-1 energy here. Now, again, 1, new beginnings. Now, the Magician, Archangel Raziel. Raziel has a really strong faith, really strong, they're archangels, has a strong, just knows. You put it into God, higher power, Holy Spirit's hands, things are going to happen that are going to be the way they need to happen, okay? And remember, strength is basically forgiveness, and kind of like, you know what? I'm not necessarily holding the grudges. Basically, when I'm in this position, when I have whoever coming, I basically give it to higher power and say, give so-and-so what they need to become the person you want them to be, because there is a lot of forgiveness there, but it's not in my hands anymore. Who needed this one? Let me know, okay? But the Magician says you can manifest, you can make things happen. And again, from that new moon to the full moon is the waxing. So you can make things happen, my Cancers. This is a time for you to really be very powerful, be very strong, okay? So you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So there's a lot of strength in this reading. There's a lot of, you have to have some trust. These are my major arcanas, okay? So that is very universal energies, very strong connection with higher power. So we use our next deck. Say, higher power, what do you want to say? What else? Any clarifying? Or what to clarify here? And there's strength in these numbers too. The 111s. Take a look. Look them up. Put in 111 angel numbers. Here we go. Next card. Okay. Now it's interesting because 111 does equal 3. Okay. And this is 3. So 3 is the power of 3. Saying something, doing something 3 times, celebration, creativity. This is the 3 of Cups. Now, Cups are your energy. It's water energy. Yours, Scorpio, Pisces. This is fluid emotional. This is the celebratory. This is celebration. This is things all work out. Things, this is kind of like oh my gosh, things are happening. Things are good. So after the determination and I want to say there's going to be a little bit of the stressors of this. It's kind of like you can breathe again, and it's just kind of like you got a big grin, and you're like, yes, I got this. I got this. But remember also, take a moment. Say thank you. Thank you to your angels. Thank you to higher power. So let's see what we have. So it does say rejoice in celebration. So here we go, the 3 cups. So let's see what crystal or energy would be helpful for my Cancer. So there's a lot of strength this weekend, but just ride with it. Ride with it. Okay, let's see what we have going on. I want to cut these one more time and shuffle them one more time. Clear them all up. Here we go. So, first card, only card. Rhodochrosite. Service, contentment. This is important. Healing emotional wounds, but it's also the renewal of passion. The Knight of Fire is also part of that passion. So, stuff happening, my Cancers. Stuff happening. You can make things happen. Again, connect, and then just go forward. Go forward. Okay, my Cancers, take that moment, please, to like, share. This is really important, so I really hope you do this to keep me on air. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, though, my Cancers, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.